Bob White here, and another segment on how to sharpen things. In this one I'm going to be demonstrating how to sharpen cheap China scissors in just a matter of seconds. And I'll be using items like spoons and tools and whatever. And even a scissors against the scissors. So we'll start with pick one, okay? So in this case I'm going to pick these, and I'm going to demonstrate that they don't cut worth a darn. Now they may cut bond paper, and this is like copier paper and whatever, and it seems to cut fine. But the salon girls, they're wetting their clients have these papers in their hair. These they're cutting the hair it's wet, and so to test sharpening scissors, they use this paper here and they wet it down, and the guys that sharpen salon shears, they use that as the test. Well, I may not need to go that far, but even just as an example, okay, once this stuff is wet, it just doesn't cut worth a darn. I mean, even if I hook means pulling with one side and pushing with the other, and it makes it to force these harder together. I may or may not get it to mush, but yet down here on the dry stuff, it cuts supposedly like it's right, like it's supposed to. Okay, so let's just see just what it takes to sharpen these. Okay, which one did I use? All right, doesn't matter. It doesn't work. Okay, so we'll use these. All right, we'll start the timer, and okay, we'll start the timer, and I'll just take another pair of scissors. Okay, take a pair of scissors. I'll use the back side here so I don't destroy anything. Just bring that down and generate that burr. Bring them together. I can hear it. Let's see what it does. Well, look at that. It cuts through that. It cuts through that wet paper like, of course, it always cuts through the, but to cut through the wet stuff, and even in demonstration, okay? Even in the demonstration, I'm not hooking either. Just let it ride through. It cuts all the way to the tip. Okay. There's less than a minute of actual sharpening and the demonstration. So we'll stop it and reset it. Reset it, and then we'll go to the next pair. Make sure I remember which one hook. I'll set these aside. Go to the next pair. Alright. We'll demonstrate that they don't cut. Okay, nothing there. Okay, but yet the dry side, I'm sure, the dry side cuts, seems to cut. Okay, so there I used a pair of shears. A shear, scissors against scissors. Well, I'm just going to grab something else here. We'll use this spoon here. Yes, this is also cheap China stainless. Okay, start the timer. And okay, if it doesn't work smooth the first time, you can go back and do it again. Get that burr coming up so that burr against burr, and when you shear it off, then it's back at the cutting plane that it was supposed to be. And there it goes. So in a matter of less than a minute, I've gone from unusable shears back to, could use a little bit more work. All right, so we'll do a little bit more. And oh, gonna be stubborn, aren't you? Okay. Now let's use a chrome tool. Got some chromium on it. Sounds a little bit more aggressive. Now let's get a wet piece. Look at this paper that they use for salon shears, and let's see what it does against that. And it cuts through that like very. Okay. It needs a little bit more at the tip. No problem. No problem. Right to the tip. Okay? Right to the tip. And it does it without pulling too. That's up a little bit. Alright, but it cuts through that like crazy. And of course then it'll cut through like I simulate cloth with paper towel. Okay? Cut through there like a champ. Okay? So even with two minor, or a couple minor adjustments on the what I used to sharpen it. This one is a little bit reluctant. Let's try another one. Okay, this one here. All right, let's see how it works. Okay, it mushes through there. If it's dry, yeah, even if I strongly hook, it still kind of mushes. And of course, all right, so we'll use this as a method for testing. All right, we'll reset this. And we'll start. Okay. I'm going to use these to begin with. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. Let's get it wet. And see how it does. And it looks like it's cutting worth like it should. Okay. Let's try this salon paper. See how it works on that. A lot of these scissors have issues at the tip because they're bent. They've been hammered and whatever. But the cutting part, for the most part, is cutting like it should. That's it. Okay. Alright, that's another pair done. Next pair. What do we got here? We'll test it, see how it works. Just the wet stuff, damp stuff. Worth a darn. Yeah, it kind of half mushes through it. I don't know what I did with my bond paper, but I think here it is. But yet it seems to cut bond paper okay. Okay, let's use this, and we'll start with the timer. Okay, and I'll just use my this wrench here. Okay, and let's see. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if you heard that, but it's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Okay. Cuts that real well. So let's wet it down. And look at that, right out to the tip. Look at that. Okay, we'll wet this salon paper down. Got a few issues back here in part of the blade, but for the most part, good to go. Okay. These aren't salon shears, so these work excellent for everything else, so I won't worry about that one spot. Okay, done. On to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here it is. Another pair. We'll check its. Nope. Nothing there, nothing there. If I hook it, okay, it cuts. Let's see, evenly. See how it hooks here if I hook it. Alright. So bond paper, it cuts really well. Cut through my bond paper real quick. Okay. And oh, this goes to mush after that. Okay. My last pair. Oh, let's see. Let's go with a tool of choice. Oh, my trusty crescent wrench. Oh, trusty. It's a chrome-plated thing, so let's see how it works out. Okay. Start the timer. And okay, here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, cut this wet paper here. Of course, this dry stuff's better. Okay, we'll try the salon paper, which is, like I say, these were never designed to cut the salon paper, but yet it cuts it like butter. Okay, so in a matter of seconds, using a metric crescent wrench, I've taken these pair of shears from completely dull, well, they wouldn't cut anything, they just barely cut bond paper, to something that would now even cut wet salon paper. Okay, very good cut. Okay, so that's it. So in a matter I'm not sure what my elapsed time here is. I have sharpened using all these various tools. I have sharpened this whole pile of shears, okay, down to the point where they'll cut wet salon paper. So that's just a matter of, let's say, 15 minutes. I've restored to usable sharpness all of these cheap China shears, and that's how it can be done, using a trusty metric and anything that has chrome or stainless steel or anything that's as hard as stainless, cheap China stainless, or harder, so it'll draw the metal when you go across the blade. You can use just about anything. We don't need ceramics. We don't need, tungsten carbide or any of these other sharpening agents that they show on all these other inventions and things, knife sharpeners and such. You can use just about anything. Matter of fact, I can take a piece of wood. And put a grit on it and sharpen it with a piece of wood. And anyway, that would be another video. But right now, this total pile here was done in less than 15 minutes. So that'll be it for now. Until next time, bye.